Hey, what's up everybody? It's Muth24, and today I'll be taking a look at the 1 to 144 scale high-grade Endless Waltz Custom Wing Zero from the Endless Waltz high-grade line. I think I got this kit for like $11 from GundamStormWar.com, and they were having a sale, and this was one of the kits I really wanted. I loved Endless Waltz, and wanted to get all the main mobile suits from it, so as far as colors go, he does come in a slightly darker blue than most lead Gundams from other series. It's more of a navy color. He has some red in the torso and on the feet. Most of his most of his legs and arms and the wings and everything are white, and then you've got some gray on the hands, which are rubber, the joints, and then the connectors to the wings. The yellow V-fin is in fact molded in that color, but the stickers around the shoulders, obviously I'm going to add those on later. The other stickers on this guy are the blue like jewel pieces on the shoulders, and then the green crystal on the front. There's a red piece on the top of the crotch there, as well as these two blue pieces on the side skirts, or sorry, the front skirt. The chin piece is a sticker, and the eye pieces are also stickers. The camera actually doesn't have any stickers on it. I don't think the back does either. Anyways, the top camera here doesn't have any stickers on them. I used a metallic green Gundam marker for both the back camera and the front one. The feet here just come in red, and I painted the top of them white, and everything else was panel lined. So the feathers and the front skirts and the torso and everything, all that was panel lined. As far as posability goes, his shoulder can rotate 360. The arm can move in and out, not a ton, but a little bit. As opposed to seed kits where there's like a hinge up here, the rotation, I think, yep. The only rotation is at the elbow joint, so you can move back and forth there. It can also bend about 90 degrees. The hands can wiggle back and forth, can rotate. Like I said, these are rubber hands, so they're not the same plastic as the rest of the model kit comes in, which is kind of expected out of some of the older kits. I mean, this was a 97 or 98 or something like that. The legs can go, the front skirts don't really move that much, so the legs can only go about that far forward and can go about that far backwards. They can bend about 90 degrees, and the feet can move a little bit. They're kind of designed so that the feet will point inwards a little bit to flatten out the feet and keep the mobile suit stable when you just have them standing up. The head, you can only move it back side to side. If you really wanted to try, you could probably get to go 360, but I've tried before, and the pieces on the side of the head just fell off. So the torso, you get a little tiny bit of wiggle, and that's about it. As for the wings, you can get them to pretty much go all over the place. I mean, you've got, there we go. Pretty much get them to go all over the place. You've got two joints, one attached to the backpack and the other one attached to the wing itself. So if you want to, you can have these little ones folded up like that or something. He does in Endless Waltz, he has it in sort of an atmospheric re-entry mode where he moves the feathers over the front. I don't think it's exactly like that, but it's something to that extent, so that he can, dive through the atmosphere and not get his mobile suit damaged at all. For accessories, and wing fell off. That's the only thing, is when you get this kit out of the box, at least mine had an issue with the pegs on the wings being really loose. So I put some super glue on the tips of the pegs and let them dry and then stuck them back into the sockets so that they would hold in better. As far as accessories go, you do get his 2 Buster rifles, which you can pop into his hands there, and the handles do sometimes push back up into the rifle itself, so you have to remember to pull those out before you stick them in his hand. So there you've got both of the Buster rifles. The only downside of this kit is that there are some weight issues with the wings being on the back. You do get a couple other styles of hands, and you get one for either side. There's an open, like, palm hand, as well as the just closed fist hand. And honestly, I can't see myself ever using those on this kit, just because he looks much better with the Buster rifle, I think. You also get 2 white unpainted beam sabers, which I went ahead and painted the actual saber part with a metallic green Gundam marker, because the if I remember correctly, the the Wing Zero custom has a slightly darker green beam to his beam sabers. Now, in the movie Endless Waltz, there is one sequence. It's kind of a climax of the movie, and if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it for you, but definitely go check the film out. But anyways, you can recreate that whole Buster rifle firing scene with this extra torso piece. And it's slightly bent inwards, but it still comes with an extra green crystal sticker, so that you can basically pop his arms off, take the head off, remove the backpack. Come on. Gotta wiggle it a little bit. And then pop the lower torso off, and then just peg everything back into this new chest piece. And you already can kind of see that it's, you know, leaning there, which is what we want it to do. And then, if you have an action base, which I happen to have ready, you can take the pegs that are on the inside of the Buster rifles and just push them together to create one gigantic Buster rifle. Put his wings out however you want. One leg over here is kind of going goofy on me, but whoop, knocking him around a little bit. It's not exact, but it's kind of how he looks. Let me crank the tripod up here a little bit. So yeah, I mean, you can have him doing his signature firing pose. Woohoo! Whoops. The instruction booklet. You just got a shot of the Wing Zero custom on the front. This is a looks like a bit of a weathered paint job they did on it to make him look a little beat up and stuff. So that's not what you're going to get out of the box. This one's kind of cool though, because if you open the instruction booklet up, you get a little timeline of the events of the end of the anime series, and then the events of the Endless Waltz film or OVA, whichever way you want to watch it. And then the inside is just all the instructions on how to build them. Like I said, I picked this guy up pretty cheap. I want to say 10 or 11 bucks. He is worth every penny. He's one of the better old high grades that I have, and I'm really looking forward to getting the master grade someday soon. So yeah, definitely pick him up if you get the chance. With that, I will see you guys next time.